Welcome back to New Mexico Style. We're here with Tommy Gearhart and Ryan McGarvey. And here's what I have to say to our viewers, okay? This young and talented musician is definitely a rising star, so you really need to catch him locally while you still can. Catch him while you can, because it's going to be one of those things where you look back and you say, I saw him at Vernon's when he first was starting out, and now he is a huge star, and oh my gosh, is he coming back to Vernon's? And you will, of course.
Absolutely.
You're not going anywhere, right?
No.
Well, what does the future hold in your mind when you look at your career? What are your hopes?
There's always a bunch of really great things going on. I always just try to take it so much at a time and set goals for, this is what I try to accomplish this year or by this time and stuff. This year we're going to do a lot more touring, a lot more traveling. I'm going to release another independent CD really soon this year. I have some other really big projects with some other big name musicians kind of in the wings that I'm kind of doing out in LA and whatnot. And
very cool.
Just a lot of all kinds of stuff. Really.
And where can people get your current CD?
Best way to get it is you can go to ryanmcgarvey.com.
Okay.
Which I'm doing a new website right now with a group, and but cdbaby.com we actually is
cdbaby.com.
Probably the best way to do it. We actually did some chart topic. We out of something like 200 and something thousand CDs, we were the 19th highest selling CD at one point on CD Baby.
Let's also say other artists on there like Eminem are on CD Baby. They put them on there, so
and he's
millions
19.
of great artists. So.
That's amazing. That has to feel so gratifying for you.
Great.
I'm so happy for you. I mean, you deserve it, and like you said, he's so humble about his talent, and if you see him perform, you'll understand why I'm gushing so much. Now, what is the schedule going to be like this upcoming week at Vernon's?
This week's exciting. We'll kind of start from the middle of it, because Ryan's here on Saturday. It's our Jazz Has the Blues series. I always say the root of most music in this country is the blues, and so we thought it was very important. It's always in jazz, but this night's really focused on Jazz Has the Blues, and that's on Saturday at 8:30 p.m. And again, you can always go to vernonsjazzclub.com to check out the schedule.
Perfect.
Additionally, on Wednesday is the Doug Lawrence session. So Doug Lawrence, he's here for the entire week. He has some friends from Chicago here, and Dan Trudell, who's pretty amazing. He's going to come in and on the jam session. It's going to be awesome because he's only doing it once a month. And then on Friday, he's doing this tribute, which is why he brought Dan Trudell into town along with Chase Ellison on drums. And they're going to do a tribute to the great tenor master and unsung hero, Gene Ammons. And it's going to be Hammond B3 organ. So I don't know if anybody's ever heard or felt the power of a Hammond B3 organ, but it's going to be the real deal. It's going to be swinging. It's going to be a great groove. And then, of course, on Sunday, I'm there with my group, and I love being there. It's my favorite spot to play. And we're going to be swinging away, for 2 shows. And I always say it's a great night to come in because we have an early dinner show at 5:30, and then we have the 7:30 show. So there's, something for everybody.
There really is, and nobody has an excuse to say that they don't have something to do every weekend. If they want to see live music, there's no better place to go, and I highly recommend, if you do want to see Ryan, you really want to make that reservation as soon as possible, because as I said, it's standing room only with him, and you have to fight the girls on the dance floor just to get a glimpse.
I'll tell you, it's been standing room only for a lot of people because we're bringing in the best people that are available regionally and locally and nationally.
Yes.
And so we're getting very lucky of having a lot of support in the community. We hope that continues, and
it will.
We'll keep presenting it as best as possible.
I'm glad we're getting the word out. And really quick before you go, you have to just tell everybody about your guitar. It's amazing.
Yeah, the new blue guitar. It's a really special guitar. I was just given by this great company, Duesenberg, that makes these very, very high-end, semi-boutique, I would even say, fine guitars that only the best really play and stuff. But I was actually given a guitar that originally was bought by Ronnie Wood and given as a gift to Prince at one point. And it's only ever been touched or played by 4 people, who is Prince, Ronnie, my friend Joe Bonamassa, who actually you guys just talked about the other day, and myself.
And you. So that's a guitar that will end up in the Hall of Fame.
It's been getting people that are coming out in support of just the guitar.
It'd be great to see that in Cleveland at the
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's got to go in the Hall of Fame. Well, Ryan, continued success. Thank you for gracing New Mexico with your talent. And Tommy, of course, thanks for being here. I'll give you both a hug before we go. And I appreciate your time. And I want to let everybody know that we're going to be back with the latest news on some healthy food choices and the benefits of marriage.